nature has always been to be on the cutting edge of consciousness, to push the envelope in terms of expanding awareness. I'm bored if I'm not doing that. And my great passion in this incarnation, the primary reason that I'm here, is the empowerment and the enlightenment of women. As the Dalai Lama said, and is often quoted, the world will be saved by Western women. And while I don't agree with the term saved necessarily, I don't think any of us are saviors. I think everybody, bar none, needs to take responsibility and do their own work. And by doing their own work, they aid the collective. I do think that statement has great truth. If the world isn't, quote unquote, saved by women, who's going to save it? What's been on my mind recently is how do we as women consolidate all of our spiritual growth in order to make leaps in consciousness? How do we harness all of that growth and use our fearlessness to take the next step? How do we come together as a group and use collaboration and co-creation as our tools? Because we have proven, I have proven in the past few years, that when we come together in collaboration, our power increases exponentially. Collaboration is where we come together not so much to cooperate. Cooperate is give and take. That's pretty easy. Well, it's not so easy for the world now. The world is working on that. But if someone is on a spiritual path, hopefully they've learned to cooperate at this point and are ready to move into the arena of collaboration. Collaboration is different. It's where we all, by common agreement, set our own personal egos to the side, and we come together with a common intent and ask the divine feminine to come through and orchestrate change. And the power of co-creation is the next step beyond collaboration. When women come together in collaboration and set a common goal or intent, when we intend to co-create a miracle, anything, it's possible. Anything is possible. So I am planning a series of teleconferences for the latter half of 2014 where we will play in these arenas, where we will enhance our psychic perception, where we'll increase our knowledge of mysticism and of emotional processing, where we will tap into and enhance our fearlessness. We'll play with collaboration, with co-creation. The series will be interactive and very free form, so a woman will step forward and share her issue that she's working on. We'll analyze what do you need to consolidate to take the next step forward. And every woman naturally brings something unique to the table. And as we analyze that, every woman benefits. I have found by doing many, many international gatherings of women that our issues are basically all the same. They may outplay differently in different cultures, but we have a set of female conditioning that has been given to us over the past 5,000 years, and basically across the board, it's the same. There are only 7 or 8 issues that we really need to get our arms around, process, and bring to rest for ourselves. So when one woman brings up an issue, it's the issue that all of us have. So we come together in a free-form way, and we analyze problems, and everyone benefits. So my question for you, if you are a woman who is on a spiritual path, is this: how ready are you to change? Are you ready to consolidate all of the growth that you've incurred thus far and pick up this technique of making leaps in consciousness? It's not that difficult once you get the hang of it. Once you've made a few leaps in consciousness, it becomes your nature to do so. So I invite you to check out my website and to consider joining us in this teleconference series. I'll be there with my arsenal of spiritual and mystical knowledge that I have accrued over many, many lifetimes. And I'll be pushing the envelope as usual. I hope you'll join me.